Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing. This is a test. Hey, George, you're there. Cool. And the Vince country, welcome. Guys, I'm just testing this. I'm just good. What I'm trying to do is tweak the graphics, because when I made that one Steamfront graphic, with the gnome and, doing the run, the graphics are so dark. And, the reason why is OBS upgraded me to, version 19. And I've been trying to get the graphics just right. Sean! Oh, cool. You're here. Everybody's here. Fantastic. Just the people are looking for. Now we just need to get Derek here. He asked if we could set us something up and talk about it. And he's here. Okay, guys. I'm in Fellwith, and I have two other characters you can see there. Big Zapper and Big Zappa. Big Zappa's a wizard, and I have a magician. I want to try out what Sean was telling me. I know it works. I really don't need to try it. But guys, I was thinking we should talk about this, because what would it take to take down those first 3 mobs inside Crushbone? And there's going to be some orc pawn past that or something. We got to think of something, because we get in there day 1, 0 hour, and nobody's going to be there. Nobody. Hello, Barsan143. Thank you for subscribing. Where are you from, Barsan? Okay, Wizard, Druid, Tank, and immediately Kuwait. Oh, cool. I got somebody from the Middle East. All right. Yeah, I have some people from Europe, and fantastic. Are you going to play an Agnarr, Barsan? So anyway, what we're talking about here, Barsan and everybody else, we're just talking about, I'm just fooling with the settings, but I'll keep it open, talk about chit chat and stuff. Fantastic. All right. Well, you've got a good time zone, because you're probably going to be playing with me late at night. I'm going to stay up real late, Barsan. And I think, what time is it in Kuwait right now? And so, and Pokey Trev. Of course, Pokey Trev, always time for a question. Any questions you guys have, just leave them out there. And if I don't answer it because the chat's going by too quick, just ask it again. What's your question, Pokey Trev? 8 a.m. Okay, so if it's my time, it's about 10:30 p.m. Pacific time. I'm in California. So Barsan, this is perfect for you. That means right around 10 o'clock your time, you'll be playing EverQuest. Or maybe not. Maybe you'll be at work or something. But you'll be playing sometime. And late tonight, you're going to be at a great time. Definitely you're going to be playing at a great time, because nobody's going to be playing on there. You're not going to have to worry about the problem with the spawn rate that we've been seeing. You're going to have the whole place to yourself. Okay, guys, I was talking about it, and I was thinking, Derek, I like your idea, wizard and all that, but what if we just got enough stuff together and just, just bum rush that place? What classes could we get together to really just break open Crushbone? And once we break open it and get far enough in there, it's going to be hard for people to come in. And here's Pokey Trev's question. I just started playing again, and I was wondering how much longer you think they plan on keeping EQ going. Hopefully a long time. Okay, good question. I got to answer. I'm sure everybody else has an answer too. What I would say is they would love to keep EQ going as long as they can. If it's just a miracle that it lasted this long. I mean, that's what, 18 years. it's longer than they could have ever expected or anybody expected. In fact, at one point I thought EQ was dead, and then I was playing the emulator. I didn't even know live was going. But that's of course because they don't have an advertising or marketing department, I guess. So I didn't even know. You know, I was like, oh yeah, only thing left is P99. Well, that's up to you, Derek, because the thing is you guys have all the raid experience, and basically put it this way, I looked up how many hit points and stuff those mobs have. I could even look it up on my emulator database, which is really close. And if we're talking about level 5 mobs in Crushbone, you know, like the Centurions, the low level ones, they got about 100 hit points. So we got to have some way to get 100 hit points off them, or at least get them down to maybe 80. Then they'll start wussing out on us. Yeah, I've already got 2 accounts active. Definitely need DPSY. Suggested the extra melee in the group for when the wizards need to med. Uh, yeah, but see, the thing is, PokeTrev, a new server isn't a bad sign either, but they always, each year they have a new server. The one thing that's kind of got me worried about EQ and the longevity is that, you know, this year is the first time they've offered the free heroics to just anybody. I think if I'm wrong, guys, tell me I'm wrong. And that is worth $35 to them. And I mean, you know, look at me, I got 16 of them. And they were 16 not on the test server. A test server, you can have 1,000,000 of them if you want, if you know how to do it. But on the live servers, I mean, I made 16 of them, and I was just making them, and I got lazy. I wanted to do every class, and then I wanted to go to Verona Vi server and make 16 over there, but I just got too tired of typing out and creating new accounts and all that. So that made me wonder, like, wow, they're really giving it away. That's really a sign right there that maybe part of the game is kind of sagging a little bit. And so therefore, you never know. I mean, it could be getting to the point where there's a lot of competition and, you know, it's a little long in the tooth. But I look at the signs like that it may not last forever, you know, but they'll keep it going as long as they can. But at some point, it's got to become profitable. If it's not profitable enough and the economy goes into the dumps, I mean, you guys all remember 2007, 2008, that economic crisis, and then even year 2000, there's always a recession coming up. And if a recession comes up and it sinks them, or even if they're just on the borderline right now and they start losing business, that could be the end of them, really. You know, it really could. And especially, you know, with P99 out there. I mean, you know what I never figured out is why doesn't P99 make these kind of like Agnarr type of servers? Because, you know, I did my own emulator, and it's so easy. And the P99 stuff, they run that client and that server is so freaking light and small. And I always joke that it can run on an iPhone. It's that simple, but they never do it, you know, for whatever reason or another. But if they start popping these things out, and you can see people like these kind of things. They like these new classic type of servers. I feel the P99 stuff, it's really close to what I remember back then. I mean, it's not exactly, and it's free too, yeah. I mean, it's not exactly what it was, obviously, and there's some things wrong with it. But what if they just wiped the server with nobody on it and said, you got to start from the beginning? That's what so many people like, and you look at how many people play P99, and that's like their wet dream pretty much. I hope that answers the question. Any questions you have, feel free to ask. But Derek, I was thinking, we need some DPS, and that's why I brought this magician in here in the zone, and I was going to buy them the spells, you know, for next few levels and bring them out there and see just if 2 of these, a wizard and mage, can take down one of the Centurions. I don't think they can, but if we got a melee in there, I could pop a melee in there and then see if it can be done. You know, basically what I'm looking for is what's the resist rate going to be from a level 1 to hitting a yellow or hitting a red even. I mean, if the resist rate's going to be like I hit him for 1, then forget it, ain't going to work. And the thing is the melees, are we going to be able to hit with the melee, and are we going to be able to do enough damage? Right now I'm on the test server, and I'm in Fellwith. I have those 2 other accounts here. I was just going to run over and give them some cash. So, you know, nothing, no Twinkie items. I just don't want them to croak there, but I'll like bind them right at the entrance of Crushbone and get them there. Hopefully they don't die anyway. I better buff them, actually. Yeah, PokeTrev says is talking about new servers, new expansions. You know, the Empires of Kunark, even though I didn't play it, a lot of people liked it and they said it's good. And they got a yeah, Derek, they're both level 1. Okay, that's good. Now and then I can just get Nature Boy to heal us, and then I don't know if that's an accurate thing, but it should be pretty accurate, and we can see how much damage it takes and stuff, and we can do that. Definitely. Okay, sure. Anybody wants to come in, come on in, and we're gonna get to I don't know where we can meet. If you're gonna be in Greater Feydark or whatever, I'll buff you guys at Nature Skin. That's why I brought Nature Boy here. He can buff all you guys, and then and get you going. I'll try to answer questions while we're here, and then I'm gonna find out who is where. Okay, this one's the wizard. Gotta go to this guy. I gotta find this guy here. Melee DPS would carry the load, resist nullify cats. Okay, now GTS Sean, since we're starting out here, we don't have access to the monk. And the monk, I think that thing, like in my videos, it's like, man, that monk is so badass. Even at this level, it's like, I know if we had enough monks, we could just destroy this stuff. Just if we could heal them, that's the only question. But we're not going to get any monks out here unless we get a Freeport monk to come over on the boat and then bind to make it over here. What do you guys think about that? Freeport monk. Because if that's going to work, I can do a Freeport monk easily. Yeah, okay, without buffs too, but I got to bind you guys. I don't want you to be dying and then having to make it a run back. So let me get this guy's spells real quick. Yeah, PokeTrev says something really interesting. No, their MMO has the variety and huge zones that EQ has. I would hope there can be a successor with variety. Now, what do you think about World of Warcraft though? That one's pretty big too. I mean, of course, it's not doesn't have the complexity that this has at all. But I did that on an emulator too. That was pretty fun. Oh yeah, and that game Pantheon, of course. Yeah, definitely. So Derek is saying Pantheon. Look it up. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be that'll be a good one too. Okay, and Derek is saying one of the original creators that was behind EQ before Sony took over is head honcho on that team. That's a good sign. They have done some live streams and it looks really impressive. Reminds me much of old classic. Yeah, especially the graphics are really, really good. I mean, that I got to say, Derek. Pantheon has some sweet graphics. Guys, I've just loaded up the wizard here. Bought him some spells. Now all he's got to do is kill himself. Find a guard somewhere. Okay, I've just got the wizard, made him kill guard Plage right in front, and he's going to Greater Feydark. I'm going to give the other dude some money, and we're going to get that going. Now, I tell you, you guys are so smart. You guys know how to play this game. I mean, that's what's needed. I mean, there's so much to know in this game. And even little things like that crazy mage pet. I was like, why in the hell am I only getting 1% a kill? Thank you, GT Sean. I'd have been there like, ah, this sucks. I got to get another 100 kills. Now I got to get 400 kills. I'd just go numb thinking about that. But thank you. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, PokeTrev. When I played it, it felt kind of like a little bit like an amusement park in a way. But, I mean, there's so many people because my brother, younger brother, he really liked it. And it's just funny, man. He was like into WoW for so long, and he was telling me about it. And then he played the emulator, and that's where I found out about it. Dwarf Warrior, then I head towards... Okay, well, I'll tell you what. I can come get you as soon as I get these two foos over here set up. Then I'll teleport you, give your spirit a wolf, and so you get her quick. So you get her quicker. So stand by. Let me get the last guy here. See this guild master here? On Ragefire, he's not there. I mean, why'd they take him out? I mean, it wasn't that big a deal, but he's gone. Hello, Tommy Partridge. How are you doing? And Cleric, okay, GTS Sean, are you going to be in Felwith? If you are, I'm going to give you some money so you can buy your spells for the next few levels if you need them. And Tommy Partridge, what's up? We're just doing testing audio, sound, and all that because I want to make sure this goes smoothly tomorrow because they upgraded, my OBS got upgraded to 19. And then some of the colors came out weird. It came out a little darker. Okay, let me hook these guys up. I'm going to suicide them, get them to the entrance, and then if Sean's in here, I don't see him yet, but then I will go ahead and buff him and hook him up. Okay, in Felwithy, okay. And hello, hey, Jazoon, David Scruggs, where you been, man? It's been a long time. I remember you. Man, we did that video together, the Random Acts of Kindness, and you said you're going to Finagel server. How are you, man? Okay, both my two tunes, level ones, are in the front. Oh, one of them almost got killed again. So, David, yeah, I mean, Tommy, sure. Are you doing a dungeon? Or yes, we are. We're gonna do a dungeon test, and then I'll go over what we have. We're gonna try Crushbone. We can try any of them later on. Like it'd be cool to try the cannonball run through Blackborough. I mean, but yeah. Tommy, yeah, sure. I mean, I can always drop out players. Don't worry. Come on in. We're on a test server in Greater Feydark, and then yeah, level 1 or level 2. If we can get somebody in level 2, that helps. And then PokeTrev says, what do you like most about EQ? There's a reason you're playing this and not well. Great question. PokeTrev asking these really good questions. I got really good answers. And we are on the test server, George. And let me answer these other ones before I answer PokeTrev, because it's a longer answer. No, it's not, but Cameron Valdez, I need to check the settings and everything because I got upgraded to OBS 19. I want to make sure it doesn't like puke on me tomorrow. And in the last video I did, some of them look a little dark to me. So that's why I'm going through it tonight, just to make sure it goes smooth. I'm going to need bone chips, though I can pick up a two-handed sword tomorrow. I will save the bone chips for you, definitely, because I'll make enough money with the druid porting people around. I'll try to be there when it opens. Not today, it's my birthday. Happy birthday, David. I remember you mentioned your birthday was going to be this day, but I didn't see you. I couldn't wish you happy birthday at all. So, but happy birthday. Anyway, back to PokeTrev. Let me get this character to the cleric guild so I can hook up Sean. Just hang in there. Just hang. It'll be one moment. Okay, Tommy Partridge, the level that Crushbone is. Here's the catch. The reason why we're talking about Crushbone is because there's a low mob spawn density. And what we want to do is we want to be able to do it raid style early. The first group that breaks in and gets far enough in there has pretty much got it. And you're clear to go, but it requires cooperation and teamwork. And only big guilds are going to be able to do that. And, oh my God, you're so fast. I'm still looking for Sean. Okay, David, that's what we're trying to figure out tonight, what we're going to play. Now, to answer your question, PokeTrev, I haven't forgotten it, is the reason why I'm playing this game is because this was the first MMO I've ever played. And there's so many good memories of it. And it was really, even though it was, God, that was I mean, it's a game of suffering back then. And it was like they say, raw and bloody, but we liked it that way. I mean, even though it was like kind of like so much suffering and abuse, I actually liked this game. And even though those days I said, I hate this game, I'm going to quit, I still liked it, you know. And we all know we all liked it. So that's one reason why I kept playing it. And then even though I tried all sorts of other stuff, you always keep thinking back to, wow, that was a good game. And I do agree with you, when I tried World of Warcraft, I was like, yeah, this looks a little goofy and cartoonish, and you can't really take it that seriously. You know, I like these kind of games. And also another thing is that in this day and age of smartphone games, you know, this is one of the last few games that's really old school and it's really, really good. And those games just, I don't feel they're really made anymore. Everything is now made for the smartphone crowd, for the quick, you know, quick play and all that. Yes, Milo, welcome back. Yeah, you know, the thing is here's what's funny, guys, and I should be getting over the Clerics Guild. Okay, I'm right in front of the Clerics Guild when Sean gets here. Yeah, Andy Kane's go all night pass out. You know, the thing is what's probably going to happen, we'll go all night pass out. By the time we wake up, you know, the server will probably be up because it's probably going to be up late. You know, hey, there he is. Hey, where are you going? Am I in Viso or something? Or is that him? Yeah, that's him. Anyway, you know, I mean, the server's always late. And what's going to happen is we'll probably pass out because I'm taking the day off. And we'll probably, take the week off, basically. I'm going to pass out, and I'll probably wake up just in time for the server to come up. That's going to be the plan right there. But this is actually half the fun, is planning it, you know. I mean, I didn't think we'd get 23 people in here just to check it out. And I'm zoning in as was that you that I saw a cleric run by? I gotta let him know I'm at the Clerics Guild. Chris G, welcome, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you so much. I saw you in the subscriber list, and I try to remember all you guys when you subscribe, and to see if you... I'm sorry, Derek, I gotta give these guys some money, otherwise they're not gonna be able to buy any spells. There he is. Okay, go ahead and take that. And you're all set. Okay, if anybody else is logging in as a cleric, please come over here. I'll give you some money. Okay, and then I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out to Greater Fadark. I got to go get everybody. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Well, this is a test server, guys. I mean, everybody's a millionaire. And then Milo Just Milo says, so I'm out of the EQ news. What's this? Okay, Milo Just Milo. It's a new time lock server. It's like a fresh server. And Jay Wonder, welcome back. And Darkhawk, what time is the launch tomorrow? The launch is 2 p.m. Pacific time, supposedly, but you know how this goes. There's always problems here and there and everywhere. So maybe a little later, but you never know. And so let me see if Spirit Healer, a Surf Healer. Okay, that's him. Anyway, let me answer PokeTrip. Newer games aren't as big as they look, prettier, but the variety isn't there. What other MMOs can you play where you can go to the moon? I know, but that kind of threw me for a loop. That luckily, that moon, I was like, I don't know about that. And then Warrior Mercs are the best until about level 40. Yeah, if you can get a J5 Warrior Mercs, they just hit like trucks. I mean, they're just crazy. You can just sit and take a nap and they'll do everything for you. Yeah, I know. That's just crazy. No, this is on a test server. We're just going to do some test runs, and it's just a late night pre-server chat, I guess. My intention was to come here and set up the settings because I got upgraded to OBS 19, and I made those videos you saw, the last ones about the Steam front, and it came out so damn dark, and I was like, what the hell happened? Looked okay on my side, but then when it got out there, I was like, geez, I can't even see anything. And then the Everfrost one, so dark in there. So I'm trying to tweak it a little bit, but if it looks okay, then I'm all good. How do I get off of Crescent Reach when you start? Okay, what you got to do, Tommy, is you got to go in there to select the deity or the religion, and there's a drop down, and make sure you unclick the tutorial. Yes, Mila, just Mila. It comes out tomorrow. Make sure to patch a BQ so I can catch up with you guys. Been 3 years since I played. You have to have all access though to play. That's the only catch with it. Milo, just Milo. Let's see who else is here. Who needs money? Okay, that's it. I guess there's nobody else. I'm gonna head out to Greater Fadark because I don't want to keep you guys waiting too long. Oh, okay, Tommy's coming back in. Is Classic EQ on Agnarr tomorrow? Milo, just Milo? It is. It's just pure level 50 Classic. But actually, I think it's slightly nerfed Classic because spawn rate's a little bit low in some spots. I mean, there ain't no denying it. I mean, people are going, oh, that's working as intended. But you look at my video of the Everfrost Peaks, and I don't remember it being like that. Only 3 mobs at the POK book. That was kind of weird. No, it's not. Jorge Weed Up. We are just setting this up to test tomorrow. This bring back some memory. Oh yeah, we have to assault or kill. We're gonna try it tonight, level 1s or whatever. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it, but I'm gonna bind everybody. So if we get any problems, you know, we're not gonna have to spend an hour running back. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's totally. I mean, the funny thing is, the developers are saying, oh, you know, this is working as intended and all that. But I'm like, how can this be? Because, guys, I mean, I was on a nameless server back in those days, the first one on there, within the first hour. And, you know, there are so many people, even then in West Freeport, that there wasn't enough to go around. I'm serious. And there will not, and if 3 mobs, I mean, that's just not going to happen. Well, Human Monk is going to kick some arse out there. That is it. Just, I mean, in the new player video I do with the Monk, you can't tell in there by watching it, but believe me, when you're playing it, you know, it's like, whoa, that is a DPS king. I mean, because there's nobody's going to get any good weapons. And I think your weapons hands start at 3810. That's just crazy. Okay, guys, I'm gonna Spirit a Wolf and buff these guys so they don't get killed going over there. And here we go. Oh crap! I gotta load Nature Skin. Okay, Tommy, I'll be waiting right here. I'll try to get you real quick. Oh, Jesus, you just died. Okay, Derek, wait for me, man. Wait, I'm sorry. I mean, you just got my 2 Dingaling characters I got to get over there. I got to buff you, man. Are you back in Caldem? I'll just port back and get you. And I'll give you Spirit of Wolf and all that. I mean, if you were in Nariak, you would not even have to worry about dying. You just run straight through. Or Hallis. There ain't any mobs there at all. Okay, Derek, are you back in Caldem? I'll just port. Bound in Clethen? Okay, you bound in Clethen. Okay. Okay, no problem. Let me bind myself here. And Tommy, are you close to the game? Because what I can do, Tommy, is... Tommy, I'll leave... Oh, this guy needs something too. I didn't forget about you, John. Thanks for showing up here, because I can't see you guys, so I'm just gonna go like this. I don't want you to get nailed out there. I won't give you the Thorn Shield so you don't level up too quick. Just so we can start at level 1. But you will need that. I'll just get you this in case somebody nips you. You don't want to get grazed and die anywhere like that. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna give some money to Big Zappa so he can give money to Tommy. I'm gonna leave Big Zappa here. Is that you? Or is that somebody else? Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a monk. I mean, there's no other choice. I guess this is, okay, I'm going to give you some money. Wait, let me buff you first. I don't want you to die by accident. And give you this, but I won't give you the damage shield so you won't end up leveling accidentally, because it does happen. So go ahead and get your spells. And I guess we're going to meet over, I'm going to try to find Derek. Druid is okay, but no res. Monk, Necro, best DPS class. Ah, yeah, definitely the monk. Gotta have a group cleric and a warrior. Okay, Derek's gonna be the warrior. We got clerics here. I gotta have the druid. That's one I'm gonna have just for my personal. But the other character can be wizard, mage, magician, whatever you guys think will work best. I want to make something that's a team player and work. That'll work in this area at least, because I want to start here because this is where the action is. Okay, so what do we gotta do here? Where's Derek? Let's see. Okay, he's in there. Let me see where is heck is he? Okay. You are okay. AX Prime, very good choice. Yes, good choice, guys. Okay. Okay, writing outside. He's outside the cave to Crushbone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go put these on auto follow and head up there. I got to get over there and get this party started. Okay, Derek, on my way. Yeah, it's locked. We're not on the server yet. SM Patley. We're just setting up and testing settings so that I can get my stream ready for tomorrow, and then it's turned into a big chat and a test. So hang in there, guys. If you want, we're just gonna do some tests and stuff like that, and you know. So my girlfriend's driving one of the my tunes, and I'm driving the other in auto follow. Yeah, I know. I can't wait either, but I want to make sure it goes off without a hitch. So I'm really trying to get everything because you know I've been telling everybody. You guys heard me repeat this too many times that when I did those other videos, it came out a little dark, and that's because I got upgraded to OBS 19 just like a day ago, and then and then Romer is after me. Oh wow. Okay, so got to make sure. See, does it look too dark, you guys? I tried to up the gamma and stuff. I mean, when I look at the screen, it's on a laptop. You know, my chat screen. It looks a little dark. I just, you know, because I'm gonna be in this stupid area and it's really really dark. If I was in North Row in Freeport, I wouldn't sweat it at all because it's gonna look fine. So almost there. I have to make sure nobody gets killed. Oh, there's a roamer after me. Okay, I'm coming. Hang in there. Got the train with me. Fire beetle eye. I mean, will that make a difference if I get a fire beetle eye? I mean, this stream is coming to you from my this to 85 Druid, so it should be able to see with ultravision and everything. But you know, I'm just wondering if it looks dark to you guys on the screen. That's my main concern because I don't want to be too dark. Oh, I got to kill these stupid orcs, otherwise I'm gonna get nailed coming here. I'll go this way here. Damn trees. This is not the place to swarm kite, I'll tell you that. Trees everywhere. Your mob's gonna get stuck on the trees. If anybody has trouble, let me know. I'll clear a path here. Okay, we're in front of Crushbone, and just waiting here. Oh, okay. If I can get you guys out, you can assemble. See who comes, and we'll assemble the group as needed. As you can see the classes here: Big Zappa and Big Zapper, and then we got the Surf Healer. You guys are buff so much, you'll survive anything here. Let me see what they con to us. Okay, so okay, we got one healer, wizard, and somebody. Now, you don't want any. Oh, let me heal you first. Let's start this off right. Okay, just Milo. It will be like classic, but it won't be like classic because they won't have extended targeting and all that. Derek, do you want any buffs? Guys, I gotta bind everybody. You want me to bind here? Okay, guys, I'm gonna start adding. Oh, what? Who the hell is this? Hang on a second. Don't let him spoil the party yet. No party poopers allowed. I need to invite you guys because I need to bind you all right here. Join in 1 second. Get this guy here. And thankfully, we don't have any mercs. Okay, if you see a thing, go ahead and select the follow. Okay, we got 6 here. Let me bind inside the tunnel. Okay, so how do I get you guys in there? We got to clear these guys out. Okay, but do you want me to kill the guys? Because if you go in there, they're going to chase you in there. Okay, gotcha. There's another one coming. Oh, where'd you come? Dang, that dot does like 4,000 damage. It takes 6 seconds to hit. That's some crazy stuff. Okay, guys. Let's head in there. I'm coming in a second. I gotta work the other PC. Hang tight. Okay, I'm gonna start binding everybody from left to right. Boondoggle, welcome back. No, this isn't. We're just here, and the thing is I was testing the settings out, and everybody showed up, and I just wanted to. We're gonna do test assault on Crushbone, and we're just getting everybody set up here to see if we can DPS and how we can work the first few months. Let's see what he says here. Heard you talking on stream about groups, and I am 24-hour tomorrow. Oh yeah, me too. Okay, that Lady Lydina. Okay, I forgot who you are on the chat. It gets so confusing to connect the name with the person, as you can see here. Oh shit, there's somebody coming on the aggro list. Okay, bring him by. I'll smoke him. Okay, what's going on, guys? There's somebody on our warrior here. Bring him close. Did we lose somebody? We used to have somebody else in the group. What happened? Okay, let me bind him. Hold on. There's George. Yay, you made the cannonball run. Oh, cool. Okay, inviting you. Go ahead, George. Join in. Okay, I'm just waiting for George to join. Okay, there he is. Okay, wait a second. Let me zap this guy. Got to keep it clear. Okay, before I bind him. Now I'm going to bind you right here. George, you got Blessing of Swiftness? What? Wow, how'd you get that? That won't be on Classic. Okay, so is everybody set here? Okay, talk about what the strategy is. Chris Ferenz. Oh, the fun run from Kinos to Fadar at night. Oh my God! If you can make that, that you get a special achievement for that. Chris, man, that is, I can't believe it. That would be some crazy run. Okay, now I have to disband myself from disband the group. Derek, you add whoever you think you want. Okay, because otherwise you won't get any experience. Okay, guys, just start the group over. Nature Boy's just here to help you out. And if you don't want the buffs, just go ahead and click them on. If you want buffs, let me know. But probably better without the buffs. You're gonna really get to see what it's like. And the mobs inside are easier. We got to think of a plan. Now I am controlling Big Zappa, and he's got a nuke here. Yes, he's GTS Sean. Absolutely, that's who he is. If you guys have just joined us, we're just setting up to do test run on Agnarr. Of course, this isn't Agnarr. This is a test server. But we want to. Originally, I came here to do the settings, and we end up everybody joined in. We're going to try to assault Crushbone and kill the stuff. Now, I don't know if it can be done at level 1, but we're going to find out real quick. And we're all bound here, so it's way to go. Kenneth, all right, welcome back. You know that I don't know, Kenneth. Somebody else might know. Thank you, Boondoggle. He said he really likes my guides and stuff. I actually learned a bunch of stuff I didn't know. You know, if I have time, I'm going to definitely keep making them. I want to make the Bard and the Ranger. Are you wanting to play both the Wizard and Mage? Yes. Okay, so I have added Big Zappa. And go ahead and hit follow on yours. And my girlfriend's going to play the Mage. I don't know if Big Zapper. Big Zapper is a mage. Crafting guys. Oh, you know, I wish I never did crafting guys. I never did. So okay. YouTube lagging on me. Okay, here we go. Okay, what's the plan? Okay, guys, we're going in. Let's see what happens. No rangers here. No, not yet. We're going to try this like this. We're going to see what we can do. Now, the problem is there's 3 of them in the entrance. That's going to be a problem. Okay, guys. What's going to happen is all 3 of these guys are going to come. Unless we can somebody can train them out or kill them. Ooh, you got that spell? Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, good job. You mean the yellow one, right? I'm hitting for 11, guys. Let's get the view over here. One down, guys. One down. Good job. Go, 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 go. Melee him. The casters are out of mana, but I was hitting for full power on him. Let's get this turret. He's almost dead. Anybody got any mana to smoke him? Yeah! Guys, Big Zappa has now, his experience is at 42%. How about you guys? How'd the experience go? Yeah, I know. You know, the thing is I can't give him a damage shield because the wizard is he's not of that level. I think need to be level 2 to give him O'Keels. And an O'Keels only lasts 40 seconds. Guys, how okay, 40, yeah, everybody 42%. Now let me tell you, that is some kick-ass numbers. Because you know what, if I didn't get the mage, I should have got the mage into melee earlier. But if I got the mage in and the wizard in, because I'm so used to just hanging back, get him into melee, everybody get into melee and nuke him, we would have been okay. And if we could have got just one pull only, it would have been even better. Guys, we're gonna own this. And these guys, I mean, one of them, he's probably level 5, the Centurion, but we took him down. And I'm looking at the resist here. Let me look. Okay, guys, here's the deal. The yeah, oh wait, yeah, I don't have the I got to change characters because here, you know what I got to do is I got to log out the characters and change it so I can get into voice comm, okay? So if you want to wait here, why don't you guys, because I only have one mic. Yeah, there's no, the voice is on Nature Boy here, and then the other guys, he has, okay, let's get ready. Okay, guys, took him down over there. You know the problem is the caster has some buffs on him. Let me remove the buffs. Sorry about that. Okay, all buffs are removed. So what we're going to have to do is, if you want me to be on the voice, I need to reconfigure it. But can you just go like this? Because it'll take a long time because one machine's really slow. So let's do this. We got this area. You guys just take it. And then I'll just be the cameraman. So I know it's a little laggy, but okay, let me. Guys, is this some kick-ass stuff or what? And you know, we can go. Let me look around the corner. Okay, pulling. Okay, doing it dungeon style. He's down for the count. Let's med up a little. Move forward a little bit. Okay, our group just dinged. Level 2. Kick some ass. Okay, guys. Uh, get your spells in. Um, get your spells up, okay? Okay, I got a damage shield now. Okay, guys, I'm going to damage shield Derek when the time comes. Because my stupid damage shield only lasts 39 seconds. Crazy, huh? Oh, guys, keep in mind this is on the test server, so the experience is at least double. So we would have to clear this area like 2, 3 times to get that one level. But what the important thing is that we're able to do it. It's not how quick or whatever, but the fact that we did it. Just get one of them. Okay, guys, we're just going to zone right there. And what you saw there is The problem is we got a 2-pull, but we got to think of a better tactic. Like, how can we train one of them away? Maybe we can do that, and then we can kill one of them, or just kill the weakest one and then just run for it. Maybe that'll work. Christian Mueller. No, the server hasn't opened yet. No, it's just we're just testing the live stream. I'm setting up for tomorrow. And then Zoom says Orc Hill might be better. It would, but the thing is that there's going to be people camping Orc Hill. If we get ahead of the curve, get inside here. The inside here is about the same as Orc Hill. We could just camp the 3 at the entrance. We could camp the 3 at the entrance, but if we could, the trick is the lull is really tricky to get down because we may get 2. So the couple tactics we could use. Yeah, I don't have Nature Boy's level 85, but I don't have a druid here. We could snare them, but what we need to do is break up the spawn somehow, because we can kill one of them, no problem. Or the other way is to get a melee in here. But root pull worked. Oh, yeah. But what level we get root? Like 4 or something like that? We don't have that yet. So the thing is, hello, Michael Brisbane. Welcome to the channel. We're just testing out right now, just making sure the stream is live, and then it turned into a simulation. So you guys get a treat here. You get to see a simulation. Pacify calm spell for lobies. Our cleric has lull, but the problem is lull sometimes it gets resisted. It causes aggro, and that's what happened a couple times there. So guys, what you're seeing here, they tried, yeah, I know. See, that's a problem with lull. The only way you can get the lull to go, Derek, is Sean has to lull the lowest level one first, which he did, and then try. Now, with the first time we got, like these guys, we got Orc Centurion and then the dude behind him. What we could do next time is just try to go all out, kill one of them, the weakest one, and then whoever's left zone out and then zone back in. What do you think about that? Yeah, that's a problem with lulls. It requires a level, but Wayward Links, welcome back, Wayward Links. Woohoo! We're just testing and setting up the stream for tomorrow. You know what works better than the lull I found? Is the harmony. I mean, guys, maybe it's just me, but it seems like when I use harmony, it's the resist rate is so low compared to lull. I mean, just what do you guys think? What's better, harmony or lull? In my opinion, I mean, I tried out that when I was doing the druid thing. I mean, that harmony was some kick-ass stuff. Yeah, okay, Milo just smiled. That's what I was thinking. He said harmony is the best. And I know it's the weirdest thing, and it goes all the way up to level 40. Really? I had no idea. It's so crazy because, when I played Enchanter most of the time, and I always use the lull line, I was like, oh, it's okay. But then I see like low-level druids coming by, and they can like lull, harmony stuff that I couldn't even get. And I'm like, what? But the one difference is that harmony requires line of sight. So that's the trade-off right there. You got to have a line of sight, otherwise you can't cast it. But if you got that line of sight, you're all good. Mainly Gamer, welcome back. Yes, doing some testing. You know what? Tommy Parker said, do you want a melee or anything like that? Guys, what do you think? I mean, should we make a melees? Because I can change Big Zappa and Big Zapper. I can also make a druid if you guys want. I mean, I can make it on this account right here, but there'll be nobody to bind him. That's a problem. And then we can have harmony. That's another way. Yeah, Christian Mueller says you can use harmony on mobs standing right next to each other. Just lowers aggro a bit. Ah, yeah, yes it does. And the reset timer on it, it takes a long time, and then it can make a melee really quick. You can harmony 2 max, then you better pull the third second. Yeah, Trade mage for monk. I would love to, but the only problem is a monk is too far away unless you want me to make him and bring him in here. What do you guys think? Okay, Derek's a group leader, so what do you tell me what you want to do? Mainly gamer. If you know how to play a bard, that's good too. But monk, I mean, you pair it with a shaman, it just gets ridiculously good. And you get a shaman, you can pretty much neuter everything out there. You turn the mage into a psycho machine, and then you neuter all half of the mobs out there. It gets too easy. And George is saying we just need to get to level 4. You're right. But guys, I'm encouraged we got this far. But I do agree. Let me see. Better to film the stream. Just coordinating, guys. Okay, guys, what I need to do is I need to restart as a different character. So I need to temporarily stop the stream and start again because I got to get this. Sean suggested it. I get in on the stream and play one of the characters. So, uh, 1 second here. Okay, so guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to actually close this. I'm just gonna log Nature Boy off and then re-change the other one to this. Okay, so actually I will do that. Guys, I'm going to relog the characters, stand by, and then I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to come back as Big Zappa. Actually, I do see the mage actually out DPS Big Zappa, which is the funny thing. He had a lot more mana. Guys, stand by, guys. I got we're gonna do the test a little bit. I'm gonna stop this, possibly stop the stream, and no, I'll just keep it going. Hang on. I gotta stop the stream real quick. Okay, guys, the stream will start up again. Please stand by. Okay, I need to stop it, otherwise, it's gonna. I can't just. It has trouble when I start up again. So stand by. If the stream goes down and you just come back to the next one, you'll see it again. Actually, I'm gonna be playing just the mage because my girlfriend needs the other computer, so it's just gonna be that. Um, you think that would be better than the Necro? I could do that, but it would take a while. What I'm going to do is drop out the wizard because he actually did the least DPS. The mage really smoked him in the DPS department. And then what I can do is get, let me log him off. Or do you need a druid with a the harmony or anything? Or I mean, we're doing okay now. Once we got level 2, we're all set. It'd probably take about 3 runs through the front area to get it. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna stop the stream and then load up the mage. I'll do that. Okay, stopping stream, and then hang on. Okay, guys, I'm loading it back up. This is going to be Big Zapper. Now, here's a point. Does anybody want to change a magician here with something else? You guys let me know. Tommy, I bring up my druid. I can teleport you if necessary. Okay, got that. Oh, Tommy, can you, because I can't port directly to Freeport. The closest I can get is Common Lands, and then run in there in West Freeport. I can get you, but then, actually, Tommy, can you make it to Plane of Knowledge? Because that's actually faster, and I can meet you at the POK book in Greater Fadark, and that'll be quicker. With then I gotta bind you. I can bind you here, and I buff you and all that. Okay, guys, it's coming up, and we are back. And I'm back in the group. Okay, Nature Boy is going to be in the Greater Fadark. He is going to go pick up Tommy and give him a Spirit of Wolf and all that stuff and buff so he can make it here in one piece, and we'll bind him at the tunnel. Okay, guys, I'm going to go get Tommy. Stand by. Got Nature Boy going at full speed, so he should be there really, really soon. Okay, if you need some Spirit of Wolf or whatever, let me know. I'm going to meet Tommy at the Plane of Knowledge book. That's it. Okay, Tommy, let's see. Hello, David Tyson. We have level 1, level 2s. We're testing it out. This ain't Agnarr. Matthew, hello, welcome back. No, it's not. I was just actually testing and setting this thing up and to test the audio and all that stuff because I got upgraded to OBS 19. And then it turned into a test run of Crushbone. So that's what you got here. So thank you for joining us, both you guys, David and Matthew. I just want to know, does it look a little dark to you? Because I had a problem with some of the other videos. So Matthew, what do you think? Is it too dark or does it look okay? Yeah, I am, Matthew. I have, I'm going to do, one is going to be Wood Elf Druid for sure. Haven't even seen new Freeport Sep on Cat's video. Oh yeah, I mean a new Freeport. Oh, don't want to see that anymore. Time lock progression server, meaning it's locked at classic for 3 months, and then okay, thanks guys. Yeah, thanks Matthew. You know the thing is I had to try to adjust the gamma really high, but you know I did it with the graphics card and everything, but it didn't help it at all. I mean it helped a little bit, but we're in Crushbone. But on my side it looks fantastic. But you know what matters is what you guys see. Yeah, and that's the thing, because starting over is sometimes the best thing about this game. Guys, inside Crushbone, we have an easy victim called Orc Pawn and 2 Centurions. Now, what? My monk is zoning into collecting greater face stone. Okay, I should be there. If you're coming in from the plane of knowledge side, good. David Tyson, you know, if you like the game, I think you're going to like it. Definitely, definitely, definitely. The thing about it is it has that newness flavor and that captures that really special time. That special time that is lost after a while. Okay, we got plenty of time waiting here. Yeah, David Tyson, I know what you mean. It takes a lot of time to level up in many cases. Yeah, I love how it's free, but the thing is a time lock progression service require an all access membership. It's only $15 though. You can do it for 1 month. I'm gonna do this for 1 month and see how it goes because I figure we'll all be level 50 by the time 1 month comes, and then there's nothing else to do. Okay, Tommy, I think I'm at the wrong book. I'm at the book that's near Fellwithy. My bad. I'll come get you. Sit tight. Okay, guys, I have located you guys. I am buffing you guys at this point, and I will bind you and meet you up at the entrance. Let me give you Spirit of Wolf. Stand by. Okay, guys, you're all set. Meet you at the tunnel. Okay, we have our super monks are all buffed. They're going for the tunnel. Meet you guys there. Okay, I'm just binding them. So stand by, guys. Sorry, I haven't been able to answer your question, Mason, and all those other guys. Uh, oh, well, when starting at Mason, that's easy. It's the cleric's going to be the one, but it may be a little boring for you to play. That's the only problem, because in the beginning it's fun, but later on it gets to be a lot of, you know, just healing and medding. Then afterwards, just rezzing everybody. Okay, guys, we are back here. As you can see, this is a test server. We've made it all the way to level 2 and then some. In reality, it wouldn't be this fast, but what we're looking for is we're looking to see if we can handle these guys. And I'm sure we can. We can lull the Pawnee Pawn over there, and then these two other guys here, lull the back one, pull the front one. We should have no problem. I had an enchanter also, but Milo, just Milo, if they have Breeze out, that may change things. Looks like we got this turkey here. Man, his mage is pretty efficient on the mana. Oh, you know what? We forgot to lull this guy in the back again. Don't worry, this turkey's dead. Okay, guys, there we go. We got him. Simon Hedrickson. Breeze is in Kunark. Okay, wow, that's going to be rough. There's no breeze. Okay, you guys, melees can take this guy. Damn. Okay, now, how are we ever going to get two monks over to this side? That's a funny thing, you know? Otherwise, I got to go over to Freeport or something like that. We have, who's Drutski? Guys, who is oh, it's you, Chris. Chris, did you want to get in the group? Because I can bring out my character, my mage, and you could add in and see what happens. No, 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 no. Keep the monk. Okay, so whichever way, so somebody's got to log out, and then hi, T-Mech, it does. But I was setting up the settings on OBS and all that, and then it turned into a practice session. So you're getting to see a little practice run. We're gonna try. We're able to do Crushbone entrance at level 1, and so you know, that's what we're doing. Oh, Drewski is leaving? Okay, we got Yellow Orc Centurion. Heads up, guys. This guy's going to be burnt offerings before you know it. Oh, only hitting for 2 or 4. Oh, that is what the difference is. Ah, I may have more mana, but I'm only hitting for 4 points. Oh, that's pathetic. Come here, you. Dang, I'm like fighting with a toenail clipper. Thanks, Milo, just Milo, for answering the question. It really helps because I'm playing this, so it's thanks you guys for answering the questions. Very, very good. I really appreciate it. My God, I got the kill. 4 damage points. Let me check Nature Boy. He may actually have some Malachite or even the spells. Yeah, it does not have it. Oh my god, I should use the wizard. This sucks. I'm only doing 3 damage. So guys, I kind of messed up on this mage here. I did not buy the pet, and I did not buy the Malachite, so I'm like a dead weight on this team here. Sorry, I mean I'm getting good with the steak knife, as you can see here. Got a red one here. Oh man, this is not good. Oh, this red guy sucks. Man, if I had that wizard, this guy'd be dead already. Nice little steak knife, out of mana. Yeah, that's true. No need to run. And plus my melee skills are getting really good. I think this guy's gonna bite the dust. Good teamwork, guys. So guys, I figure the first guy we killed, the first 2 in the zone in, or the first one, and we got 42%, that's probably equivalent to about 10%, I would say. That's about a 10%. Okay, so we're moving over here, and Milo is going to roll an enchanter. That's good for the long term. Very good choice. So I got to med up a little bit. Now, guys, I wonder, is the resting system, resting regeneration like what we have now, will that be on Agnarr? Because if it is on Agnarr, that is really going to be sweet. But if it's back to the classic days where regen much slower than this, it's going to be hard. Then we need to get more melees in there and just bum rush these guys. And another thing, guys, it's going to be hard to bind up this high because in the beginning we're going to have to bum rush all the way up. So that's going to be a problem. We're going to have to go from whatever the soul binder is. Okay, thanks, Derek. Derek says not in there. But you know, when I tested my wizard out on Ragefire, it seemed like it was all right. But if you say that, then I believe you. And I think I read somewhere, I think you're right about that. Okay, guys, we have not spawned the corner guys. You want to take these guys? White Centurion and Blue Centurion. Maybe we can get in and get the white one before the back guy respawns. All right, let's go. Action time. Oh, I didn't see the other guy. Okay. Any way you want it, either pull or kill. I'm for modern. When I get to level 5, these guys are gonna be sorry. I'm gonna blow them out of the water. Okay, this team works better. No, not yet, Zach. This is just, I was testing out the settings. Let me do this for, oh, I killed him so fast. I was testing out my settings for OBS, and it turned into a practice session. Yeah, that's a problem. We just leveled so fast. If some of us don't have the spells because we're on a test server, if we're on, let's say, Agnarr, we would not level anywhere near as fast, so it would be no problem at all. Okay, guys, good teamwork. I have one shot left. Get him down and I'll stop him from running. Oh, crap. One more to the party. Out of mana. We tried, guys. Oh boy, we tried. Oh boy. Oh, Temtech says, so will there be a guild to join for Cat's Meow? Oh, that's so cool. I haven't thought about it or anything like that because it's a lot of responsibility. Let me rebind, pop here. It's a lot of responsibility to do it. So I don't know if I want to just have it right, like whoever shows up, whoever's there, and you just come on in. We'll see how it goes. Oh, here's everybody. So to answer your question, T-Mac, I just want to have it free form, just like whoever wants to join in and whoever is there. Okay, action time. Go ahead and taunt him. Whenever he's ready, I will drop the bomb on him. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. Casual type of thing. Let's see who we get together because the whole thing's kind of evolving nicely. So yeah, I mean it'll definitely be a guild that has everything on video. That'll be one cool thing. Oh, much better there. Oh, that's an idea, Stephen. Welcome, Stephen. Welcome to the chat here. Thanks for dropping in. We're just testing here on Agnarr. I mean, not on Agnarr. I wish. You see what happens. And we're just here testing. So at this rate, we'd probably be at level 3 by now, I figure. What happened to Tommy? Is he okay? Ooh, be careful on the trainer hill. Okay, guys. Let's see. It's not hard to make guild if you have a lot of officers you recruit. I see. Hang on, let me get with these guys. Check your map, guys. We're over here and be careful. ASD Productions, you're absolutely right about that. And welcome to the feed here. Very, very true. I know it's a lot. You know, when I was on Vashon, I was in a guild and I knew the guild master, the guild leader, and he had every night he had to deal with so much stuff, and it was so much organization, and it's hard for me because to do the streaming alone and getting everything, it takes so much to get it all set up, to get characters in position and everything, and even to answer the chat. Like I like to answer and interact with you guys by watching the chat on one side, but at the same time, oh, that's right, some people get stuck on that part. But at the same time, it's hard to watch the chat and then play at the same time. So that's one of the issues there. Hey, somebody's on top of the hill. What the heck just happened? Oh my God, who's on top of the hill? I mean, I see the X. How did that happen? Be really careful, guys. How did he get up there without getting killed? When I was making the Crushbone one, the video, this hill was so freakishly hard. Okay, if you go up there and fight them, it's better. You might be able to pull one here. Okay, guys, saving the nuke for finishing bolt. Here we go, dropping the bomb on his head. Bam! Okay, I got this, but I don't have any malachite. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Poke him with a steak knife and drop the bomb on him. Guys, you got the orc trainer up there. Yeah, I could. Be really careful. You have to lull those other guys over there and then try to get the trainer alone over here. So lull the two centurions on the left and pull the trainer to this corner. Nice job, guys. Good going. Got enough for 1 or 2 shots. Got to wait till he gets a little bit lower. My offense is going up. I'm going to be a rogue. Hello, Taz. Thanks for subscribing, man. It is, but this is actually in a test server. We're just going to test settings and stuff like that. And it turned into a practice session. Level 1 taking on Crushbone. And Taz, so we'll be there tomorrow streaming for real, but like I said, I loaded this up to get the lighting and all that together. And what happened is that we decided to do some practice up here. We're left with the trainer and the 2 centurions. If Seraph Healer can, when we're ready, where he can that's what I do. Lull the 2 centurions in the back. Pull the trainer to us exactly to this corner. We got a chance, but the trainer hits like a truck. But you guys are getting a preview of what we're going to do tomorrow. If we can all get together, then we're going to do this. If I get on before you guys and I start leveling before, I'm still going to come back and level with you. And if I'm higher level, if that happens, it can only benefit all of us. And this is what we got to do, because with the low spawn rate, somebody posted a comment on one of the videos saying that's how it was in a classic. And if it's going to be low spawn rate, this is the only way to do it. If we can get ourselves into Crushbone this far, nobody's going to be able to take the hill. And if we get the hill, we may get the shiny brass shield, and that's going to be sweet. Yeah, and that too, you could get bone chips also, Derek. That's another way. Derek is saying he can farm some bone chips while we get everybody together. What I'm going to do is this mage looks all right, Maybe I'll just go with the mage. Okay, yeah. Any guys ready? I'm standing up. Okay, 1 down, 1 to go. Gotta work fast before that area respawns. I hope I can land a nuke on it. Let me try. Oh, 46 points. Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. Hang in there. Hang in there. A little more damage, I'll drop another one on him. Hit for 46 again. We're making progress. Keep it going. I'll let you guys pound on him. And Taz, that's good advice. So I took your advice and I didn't even buy the Malachite for the pet. Save Derek. Save him. I'll take the aggro. Ow. Ow, ow. I should have waited. That sucked. Oh, so Taz is saying it doesn't apply when grouped. I see. Well, hey, we got an experience from the orc, at least, the centurion. I got enough mana to hose this guy if we can just get a little up. You're right, Robert Vic. We got owned over there. A little too much. Just a little too much. That, like I said, that trainer hits like a ton of bricks. Because, I mean, I'm able to land my nuke on him, which hits for 46 each time. You do, Vance. We tried to take on the trainer. When I was making the one where how to survive Crushbone, what you don't see in the videos, I had tried to assault the trainer hill so many times. And it was so hard. I mean, with what I had, it just, like, I couldn't kill him, you know. It's not in the video. I killed everything else but him. Yeah, we had a clear area, but what happens is we were able to lull. Robert says you need to pull away from the spawn area. We did pull him away from the spawn area, but he came with one other. I killed the other centurion, and it was just the trainer killed all of us right there. And that was a problem. Let me zone in. I mean, I'll sit here. So that's how tough he is. I mean, I forget what the level is, but oh boy, that guy's hits like a ton of bricks. And we, you know, the thing is he killed D-Thom, and then after he killed him, then I had to save that other guy who pulled the aggro. Yeah, exactly, Taz. We do not have any AC. Like, look at my, I mean, this is all I have is a robe. And I see somebody's wearing some Defiant, that's Jay wearing those nice purple gloves. But I don't have the pet either. Hi, Vial403, welcome back. Hello, hello. We are on the test server right now. We initially set this thing up to have test the settings and graphics and sound. And what happened is it ended up being practice run on Crushbone, which turned out to be a heck of a fun. Me, Robert Vic. I'm level 6. Everybody, let's see here. Here's a list over here if you can see it. We have a level 6 cleric, but the thing is, since we're on the test server, some of us didn't buy the spells past like level 2 or 3. Me being one of them, I never bought the Malachite. I thought, thanks Vial403. I thought, we're gonna come up here, we'll never make it past level 1. You know, we'll be dead at level 2. But since the experience is so fast on the test server, we got all the way up here, and then here we are. That's a funny thing about it. So I could go back and buy the spells, but it's 1 a.m. Pacific time. Yeah. Hello, Brian, Alisana. Nice to meet you, and thanks for joining the channel. These guys here, I have to shut the stream down in a little while. I might have to do a few things. It's 1 a.m. Pacific time, but you guys can continue going on. I can give you a bunch of money, and you can buy whatever you need, and I can bind everybody in the tunnel here. But Enchanter would really, really help. I'm telling you. But see, the thing is, Brian, we just got our butts kicked by the trainer. He killed all of us. Just like that. I mean, it's like, Oh my god. I mean, we had us on. I mean, I could get 46 damage on him, but he just tore us a new one. Let me see if I can find out. I could maybe see if the recorder, the streamer captures a window. I don't know. But I can check something. Let me see. Okay, I'm looking up on my emulator database. Get this, guys. Get this. Orc Trainer, level 13 it's showing. Just guess how many hit points? 739 hit points. Damage is from 5 to 26 points. The thing is getting the stuff to stick on him. I mean, I was able to get the spells, but it's showing in my emulator database that he is around level 13, so it could be anywhere like 11 or something like that. So yeah, guys, that's what the trainer is at. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think so. It only shows the game. Yeah, I just brought up a window. A browser doesn't show when I have streaming. Yeah, you're right, Derek. He's level 13 anyway. If you didn't hear it, his stats are 739 hit points, and he hits for anywhere from 5 to 26. So it's good to know what level it is. So it's best to probably, when we do it for real, we'll probably leave him alone. Actually, Robert, we killed the ad. No problem. No, it wouldn't have mattered, Sean, if you had it, because with the amount of his hit points, now that I know, I only had so many shots left. I could have maybe done 200 damage to him. He still would have got us. Yeah, and I want to thank all you guys. I know you guys are in Mountain or Central Time, and it's getting late. I want to wind this up soon. Oh, yeah. Okay, Milo, just Milo. Pet tank him. So just get a bunch of pets. You think that'll do it? Robert, if you look over on the lower left-hand side, I don't know if you can see it, but the tank is same level as us. We all start the same, so he's like 5, 6. Once again, I want to thank all you for joining and watching this. It was great fun. I mean, the funny thing is, this was so much fun. Sometimes it's more fun than regular content you play. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but it was. Okay, guys, before we go, Derek and all you, want you guys to chime in. What do you think would be really good for a really kick-ass team? I mean, should I make this mage, or should we do something more optimal? Because if we can own this place and get through this and get to like 10 or 11, we can quickly go to Unrest and do the yard. And over there, nothing runs away. We don't have to worry about it. Okay, good advice, Vile. Put it in the tank. No problem at all. I got a druid. I'll be starting a druid too pretty soon. He's gonna be so rich. It really was fun. But guys, before you go, give some feedback. And I think Gnome Necro over Mage. Okay, thank you, Derek. Okay, that's good. I would start an erudite if I could just get out of that damn place somehow. I mean, okay, that's good. Okay, so the necro would be one choice. Any other ideas? Got you need a little more level up, level more. You do him. Tank and healer need to be up some. Yeah, we'll focus on those for sure. Okay, what about this? What if there's a monk? What if I make a monk and then bring the monk over from Freeport? What do you guys think about that? I mean, the thing is, but the problem is filming it from the monk's point of view is really, really a problem because he's always got to move around and positioning. But I could have, if I get the druid in a group, I could film it from the druid side. And thank you, Brian. Bard. I wish I knew how to play a bard, but because I know I've seen it, they're pretty cool. Good idea, Milo. Just, but you know, Milo, the problem is we have to be level 11 to get the charm. That's the only problem, I believe. No, well, Robert Vick, I have my own before my own emulator. This is on the test server, which is EQ EverQuest Lives. You know, you can go to a test server to answer your question there. But I've done the emulator stuff for a while. If you look at my videos, you'll see the older emulator stuff, like earlier this year, and I did it back in 2012 and a little bit after that. Hey, all right, I like that. 25. Oh my God. Okay, J Monk, you are ready, man. Go in and tear them a new one. Oh yeah. It's still a good game, Derek. I mean, Robert, it really is. Is a warrior, cleric, chanter. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Okay, I'm back on the chat. Hang on a second, guys. Sorry, I was away for a moment. Jason, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Druid Mage is rock solid. Same with Necro Druid. Just depends on where you want to play. That's what I was thinking originally, and I maybe will go with the Mage now that I know how not to get robbed by the pet for experience. And Milo, just Milo, Warrior plus Cleric plus Enchanter can deal with anything. Just add DPS after that. Very, very true. I've been in groups like that. Jason says, I'll be making a human necromancer starting in Freeport. Name will be Sindane. Human Necro. I like that. You know, I like that. And GTS Sean. Are you going to be going druid? I definitely have to make a druid because you know why. You got to have somebody to port and you got to have somebody to make all the money. And when I was over on the Ragefire, I see people that even now they're still paying for ports in the middle of the night. And some guy was like, he wanted a port somewhere, I forgot where it was, but he was paying 450 platinum, and I'm like, whoa, that's pretty good. You know, at that time, and I can port you for 450 platinum as long as I got, you know, wherever you go, I'll be level 50. And then Chanter, just Meal says Chantress nukes until then. Okay. And so I would definitely have Wood Elf Druid. That you have to have that. I mean, it's the ultimate utility thing. And when we get into dungeons, you need to have a snare person. And then Robert Vick says, game is not the same as when I started role-playing. I remember selling Temp and Virtue to people. Yeah, I mean, how much did you sell those for? Good going, Derek. Yeah, that's the way. I like that. You know, Derek, you stay there with that damage shield and stuff on. You'll get all the way to 25. Or higher. You go right into the trainer room and bam. You know, just be careful because, you know, just take a few of them. Yeah, and Mercs. Oh yeah, Mercs for sure. Okay, George, you're gonna go Bard instead of Cleric. Okay, I just read the chat. George is gonna go Bard. George, could really use that. If we can get together, a Bard would be really, 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 really good. Now, guys, don't you think this is better than having Mercs? This here, what we did tonight, this reminds me of the old days. This really, really, really does. And yeah, the bards are really good. And you know, the thing is that this brings back that same feel, and that's why these time lock servers are good. But when you get mercs in there, it really turns this into you know a soloers game. It really does. As cool as I think they are, it just kind of takes a little bit away. People don't really need each other anymore. Yeah, it really is. You actually have to depend on people. You need people. You're gonna say, I need this person or need that person or whatever. You know. Yeah, and see the thing is that you know they need to get these people to group. That's what made the game great. And when it went away from it, well, they didn't have a choice. Um, yeah. Oh, yeah. T-Mac, I know what you mean. I mean, you know, especially if you see those crazy mage armies out there. And so, I mean, people don't like them. I mean, it's a you know, but what are they gonna do? You know, but I think it's um, I just think it's funny. If you guys have ever seen those gigantic, those mage armies where everything is the same and they change the name by one letter at the end, that cracked me up always. But you know, what are those guys gonna do? I mean, if there's nobody to group with, well, you have no choice. Yeah, I totally agree. Everybody agrees it went down. I mean, you could kind of see that coming though, you know, Brian, that it went down after Planet Power. It's kind of leading up to that. It's turning into just mostly raiding. It's the game, you could kind of feel it. I remember for me, the high point, I think, you know, the best expansion, I think, and FC7 had that thing where he rated it on his channel. I really like Kunark the most. It was like, my God, this was really good. And then Velius, that was okay. And then I could see after that, it's kind of like Luckland. They went to the moon. I'm like, huh? Some people liked it, and I was like, okay, it's starting to take a little turn for the worse. So, yeah, yeah. See, I mean, Derek, yeah, I mean, it's like, did you think that was kind of weird? Like the moon was out there, and I was just scratching my head, going, okay, does it mean they're out of things? You know, I like Velius too. Yeah, that was good. And then Jason says, yes, this TLP should keep people around, especially if you're in a large guild. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, got to be a large guild. West Commons Tunnel for. Oh yeah, the East Commons Tunnel. Oh yeah, that's what Brian says. I totally agree. Yeah, Yep. Jason says, well, they pushed out Planet Power, Legends of Sheikah, Eldon, and Gates of Discord in less than 18 months. Yep, that's going to happen when they push it out too fast. The East Common Tunnels really was a special place. Velios was cool, says George Yates. I stopped soon after Luckland for other games. Yeah, it's about time World of Warcraft came out, somewhere around there. And Matt Gade, hello. I enjoy the current game and have nothing against mercs. Maybe I'm weird. You are not a merc because you're not a weirdo. Matt, I'm going to tell you, I like the mercs too because, I mean, it brings a different experience. And there are nights where you can't get a full group. Like, see this group we got here? If I didn't have this channel, you know what? I'd never get the group. And if it wasn't on a test server, I'm going to tell you another thing. It would not happen. Why? Because when I first started, I started on the Vox server. And, you know, I was 85. I couldn't get a group at all. I mean, period. I couldn't get, and I had like 16 different kind of heroics. It's just, you guys cannot believe how hard it is. But when you get on the test server, the nice thing about it, and people know about you, anybody can copy their character down there. And, you know, that's a fun thing about it. And then you get in these situations where you can go without mercs or anything like that. So that's the best part about it. But it's so hard to group. It's really, really hard. You know, Robert, he says, I remember playing this for a whole weekend sometimes. Yeah, me too. Me too. Just all-nighters. You know, 24 hours. And then just sleep a whole day after that. Oh, man. I mean, I remember it too. It was just like, there's always something going on, and you just couldn't go to sleep. And that's why they call it EverQuest. And Derek says, I enjoy the current game. I have my 105 box group on Povar. I'll add that this. One thing that has got me to come back to enjoy this so much is the newer content. I mean, I want to see it. It's some of the stuff is really good. I mean, Fear itself was fun. House of Thul, they're fun, you know. And I want to see all of that. So after my stint on Agnarr, however long I'll be there, I'm coming back. I'm gonna be back on a test server because that's where I can get everybody to come down and play. You know, I do have characters on Verona Vi and Vox and stuff, but you know, I'll be there. And then Derek says, I miss the old days. Sean says, so do I. Yeah, me too. But I gotta like this new stuff too. And Matt Gage, yeah, having people to group with and play with a merc occasionally is a good balance. Absolutely. There's a lot of times where there ain't nobody on, or nobody wants you, or you don't want them one way or another. And yeah, Robert Vick says agreed. And honestly, I miss a whole full group of Eldon. Yeah, I actually never played the Eldon. That's the thing. Was a good expansion also. I love the dungeons. That's what I hear too. And Brian Elisina says, I camped the Archmage in Lower Gut 48 hours. Oh my God, how did you... And the robe didn't drop. Oh my God. Was that for the shiny metallic robe? I believe it is, right? Oh my God. Yeah, Robert Vick, I totally know what you mean. Like, sometimes it's good to check out those places because as soon as you go back there, it brings back memories. And that's what makes Agnarr so good. It'll be the closer to the real memory than you had. Oh my gosh, those are some crazy camps. You know what was worse about it back then, guys? No pick zones. Remember that? Man, no pick zones at all. That was some crazy stuff. And then T-Mac says, I remember moving my mattress into the living room. Oh, that is so funny. That is so cool. Yeah. And then, oh, here's a new one. Method Flux. Hello, Method Flux. Welcome to the channel. Good to hear from you. That's nothing I camped J-Boot. Okay. J-Boots. That is another nightmare camp. You know, when I started to do that, and I never got it actually, they turned it into that stupid ancient Cyclops. Oh man, that you guys remember what South Row used to look like? It was like there would be all these wizards hanging around on hilltops and stuff, just ready to blast that guy to bits. Oh man, that was J-Boots. God, that horrible quest. But hey, you know, you needed it. Steven, last minute. Well, I haven't done a time lock, but I've done the original EQ. I would say you got to really think really hard about the character you're going to start and how it's going to fit into everything. Um, Quick one, Method Flex. I end up camping a Cyclops because gave up on the J Boost camp. Yep, that's right. But what I would do is you got to really think about the character and how it plays out later on. Because here's why: is with the modern EQ, if you've been playing that, and I mentioned earlier, which shocked me, is by level 20, if I had a tank, it was at 255 strength and everything was maxed out. So you could make anything nowadays and it turned out. But for example, in the old era, the dwarf paladin was, I mean, that was the way to go. That was like the tank. I mean, he was like a rock. That was a way to really make it. Erudite necros. I mean, that extra mana really made a difference because of how the game was. So I'd say really try to think about what you want to play, like what you have played. Keep in mind that some melees are going to be much stronger early on until good equipment comes. Like the monks are just going to own everything until the warriors and everybody else gets any weapons. I mean, there are no good weapons until what, like level 30 or 40, I think. Yeah. And then Jason has a good point. He says, Steven, don't waste money on chrono early on. Classic doesn't require great gear. Yeah, and if you're new, I just want to tell you guys, and you see somebody selling like a Dragon Dirk for a chrono, don't buy it. I mean, you're gonna want to, but just don't do it. Yeah. Yeah, now nowadays J boots are completely obsolete. You get them for the fun of it and stuff. And then Matt says the point of playing on time lock servers is to adventure, to do your own camps and find your own gear. No need to worry much about buying stuff from other people. Exactly. But the one thing, Matt, is that if you remember back in the classic days, like, okay, I played Necro and all that. And one thing back then is that that was in this guild, and this guy, he had like somehow his combination, he had five more intelligence than everybody, and that was a lot in those days. And he used to go around and talk about it. I mean, he talked about it for weeks, like, oh, I've got five more intelligence than you and all that. It was so hilarious, but he was serious. I mean, that meant you really really knew what you were doing. So the thing is people go nuts back then. Like they'll do crazy stuff and buy stuff just so they can get like two more intelligence. And I remember there were like people selling stuff on eBay and all that just so you could get that two or three more intelligence. People are crazy. So as long as people don't fall into that trap, they'll be okay. And then yeah, don't get into Chrono thing. You don't need to. Yeah, enjoy it if you for what it is, but be careful about taking a rogue. They're seriously gimped in classic era. And yeah, and then Jason says time lock can turn into a money sink. Don't be obsessed. Best in slots, only best in slot for a few weeks at best. Yeah, and soon when Kunark comes out, I mean, all your classic stuff is going to be next to obsolete. Only money sink I plan to do is that bag that I just bought. Can't live without bag space. Oh yeah, totally bags. Yes, yes, yes. Gotta agree with that. Method Flux, I wish Mana Stones did drop. They don't. But back in the day they did. And I on my emulator, it's AX Classic, it had the Mana Stone. I ended up getting one of those from the Evil Eye. And the thing is my god, the Mana Stone really changes the game. It's like if you were to put EQ Live, one thing of EQ Live back in the old EQ, it's like wow. Guys, it's about coming up to a 3 hour mark. We're at 2 hours and 57 minutes. I'm going to shut the stream down in exactly 2 minutes. And I want to thank all you guys for joining me and participating in the practice. You guys were fantastic. And it was a lot of fun. And we're going to be ready tomorrow. And you know, if we all get burnt out and we sleep late, you know, it'll probably be all right because the server's probably going to come up late anyway. And as the time rolls down, I will just leave it here with Princess Diana spinning around in a circle. And definitely one of the beautiful people, as you can see. Except her destruction, yeah. And I want to thank you all. What time does the server come up? David Tyson. It comes up at 2 p.m. Pacific time. And that is in about 12 and a half hours. Yes. And you too, Stephen. Remember, you guys, if you see me out there or wherever, just say hi, get into the video stream, introduce yourself, get your face on the screen, and if you want a picture, I'll turn it to F10, which is full screen without borders, and pause it there, and you can take a screenshot and turn it into your wallpaper, whatever you like to do. So I want to see all of you guys out there. I hope we can get together and work together, because you can see when we work together, it's awesome. Yeah, because it's 1:28 my time, so that's 12 hours would be 1:28 p.m. How do you get on this server, Robert Vick? What you have to do is you have to buy the all access. Once you buy the all access, it'll show it more on your server list. Good night, George. And I want to get together. You guys will be able to find me and each other through the stream here. It'll be really easy. And 3 p.m. my time, Derek says, okay, that's good. Time zone, yeah. So let's get out there. I'll take your advice, Derek. I'm either going to do the Gnome Necro instead of the Mage, or I just go with the Mage and just be careful with it. But I won't take the Wizard because I found out he just went out of mana so fast. Okay, guys. Once again, thanks. Get some rest tonight and see you tomorrow. Gonna wind this down in a few seconds, okay? Yeah, it's only $15, but just you can cancel it and just do 1 month. Like I'm gonna do 1 month because Robert, I'm replying to Robert, is that you're gonna be level 50 in a month or close to it, so there's no use in staying longer unless you want to build up alternates and stuff. And that's how it was in the old days. Once you got to level 50, there's nothing to do on the server. Okay, I know who to look for. Take that name first, because you never know, somebody may want to take it. So first thing you guys do when you set up, reserve your names. That's what I would do. Yes, it's nice having you guys, and nice to meet all you new people and to see some new subscribers and all that. How many for the next expansion? 12 weeks, Derek. 3 months. You know as well as I know we're going to be, everywhere we're going to be 50 by the first month. And Vance, you too. Good to see you too. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to start winding this down in 10 seconds, okay? So if you want to say goodnight to anybody, say it, because we're winding down.